serve great food is to create memories for your customers.
But it takes more than luck.
It takes consistency, creativity, and the drive to see things through.
And every day, the stakes are high, which means it's time to stand up
from your computer and start getting real. To own your kitchen is to own your bottom line.
This is the real world. And now...
This is the real world. And now...
This is the real world.
And now is the time to foodify your business.
Welcome to the Foodify by the Largo Group podcast. Scott, it's going to be a big day.
Yeah, we got some great stuff cooking today. I think you're going to enjoy, our chef over here making it happen. So, Chris, what are we cooking?
Today we're going to cook beef stew.
We're at the stove
Here
here.
we go. Well, this is the happy place. Get the oil in there. Pot's a little warm. Got the oil in. I got the beef stew here. Love these lovely little bits. They're so tender. They look so good. They're gonna be delicious. What I like to do, I dry them off so I get a good sear.
All right.
All right. Because you want to sear this off the same way you would do with any meat. Uphold in some of the moisture, and it does create a lot of flavor.
Okay. What kind of meat we have here?
This is chuck.
Chuck? All right.
Comes from a chuck. Now, once you drop it in, just let it sit. It's going to do its thing.
And this is cooking all the way through, or so we're searing it now, and it's cooking all the vegetables that you already chopped up?
Yes, so this is seared. That's it. All right, on all sides, try to get it seared as much as we can. We're going to remove it, and then we're going to start building the flavor.
All right.
All right, so this is where we start right here. Again, you gotta let it do its thing. You can't try to move it. I'm not going to salt and pepper it yet, because if you put the salt's going to start releasing the moisture from the meat, and you won't brown as well. With a little bigger piece of meat, I won't be so concerned, but with the little pieces, I don't want to do that because it's when I let the moisture out.
All right.
So yeah, so we're just going to let this go for a bit. This process could take anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes.
Okay. How long have you been cooking this recipe for? Is it one that's in the family a while, or just something new?
No, this is one that my Nonna definitely taught me.
Okay.
This is one of hers, you know. I think it's a little different than most traditional. You know, we do put wine in it. You know, we use tomato paste. We use tomato sauce.
Okay.
You know, not all beef stews use that.
All right.
So it's a little more leaning towards, you know, her heritage, my heritage.
Got it. A little more Italian style beef stew.
A little more Italian style.
All right.
Which you know you can't go wrong.
No, not even a little bit.
Right? So it's starting to brown up nice, you see it?
Oh yeah.
Anytime you start getting them little brown marks on them like that, then you know you have money. But again, 5 to 7 minutes. If it takes a little longer, go with it.
Got it.
It's all about the love you put into it.
So more about the color than the time here.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Again, if you're in a restaurant, you're making a nice big batch, it's still going to take you, all together, by the time you get in the oven, it's going to take you 20 minutes to prep it.
Okay.
It's not a bad prep item.
No, so another item that's really productivity-wise for the kitchen, easy for them to execute.
Right.
A lot of the front work, once it gets to the line of service, right, it's easy.
It's easy.
Quick item out of the kitchen, which we love, from an operational side, right?
Well, listen, you got to have good ticket times in order to keep the customers happy.
Right.
So you got to have items like this that you can get out within 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right? And guess what? If you got an appetizer and you got 15 minutes, good. It's no problem.
Of course.
But the whole thing is, having this on your menu, having people the ability to order it, and not only order a dish that comes out quick, but a dish that's going to be delicious.
Right. Well, that's what we talk about. A lot of items that you've made, over time, is it also seems like it would travel well. Right, as to go becomes more and more, prevalent. Right, the restaurants are building those to go sales. Let's go with it. I don't know. I get a burger to go. It doesn't travel great. You get a steak to go. It doesn't travel great.
No.
So,
well, and with the third-party apps now, I'm a little more conscious of that.
Right.
Of what is going to travel well.
yeah.
What is going to suck money to your top line and bottom line.
Yes.
Right. Not just let me put something on the menu.
Right.
There's got to be a purpose behind it.
Yeah. And we're not saying every item has to be perfect to go, but I think, like Chris just said,
You got to be conscious of it.
Exactly. As we're putting new menus on, and then if we add 6 or 7 items, yeah, I would want at least a few of them to be great traveling to go items. We don't want to add 7 items that all are just for restaurant and really can't travel and really doesn't upgrade your to-go business.
Right. Why do you think pizza is such a big business today? Because it travels well.
Of course.
You can order pizza, and when it gets, it's just as good as if you just had it in the shop.
Right.
Right?
Sometimes
Travels
better.
well. Oh, I don't know. It's at least as good.
Sometimes I feel like it's, you know,
It's
too
at least
hot.
as good.
It's the cheese all over
Never
the place
too
when
hot.
you get it in there.
Never
I like
too
it
hot.
to cool down for that ride home.
You don't know that. See, you don't know. The hotter the better. Let's go burn the roof to the mouth. That's all part of the process. If you're not burning your mouth, you're not doing it right. All right, this is almost there.
Look at that color. That's great.
I'm going to give us another minute, and then we're going to remove it, and we're going to keep building from there. All right, here we go. We got all the beef out. We're going to saute some onions, garlic. I like to throw the bay leaves now, let them start releasing. 2 tablespoons tomato paste. If you happen to be a tomato paste enthusiast, use 3.
I was gonna say it looked like you were a little heavy there on the 2.
It's about 2.5, 3.
All right.
That's what I like it. All right, so we're gonna get this sauteed a couple minutes. You know, I don't chop the garlic, I smash it. I think it holds up better through this process. All right, let that down for a minute.
It's a good smell right there.
All right, so we got it going. Looks good. This part, I'm gonna go with the wine. Try to get everything off the bottom of the pot now. Have all this incorporated. See how thick it's getting?
Absolutely.
Looking good.
And with Chianti for this one, nice
I
Chianti
use
red.
Chianti most of the time when I'm cooking. All right, so we're gonna get the beef back in. All the sauce that was on the bottom of the plate, make sure you get that in. It's important. Give us a mix. Gonna get the flour in there now, help thicken it. Give us a good stir around.
Look at that.
Get it all coated. Look at that, Scott.
Wow. It is looking good and
Smells good
smelling
too, huh?
great.
Yeah. At this point is where I add a little salt and pepper. Okay. Then when you're done, you always adjust, right? But I like to get a little bit in there now. Scott, it's that fresh cracked pepper you worked on all morning.
I big pieces of this, make sure it's perfect for you. Take great pride in that.
Gonna get tomato sauce in now. Don't want to chip the beef stew with the tomato sauce. All right, so we're looking good. Get this all mixed around. Next thing in, the beef stock.
All right.
But I could eat this just like this.
I was gonna say, I mean, are we done? I was just thinking that. You told me this was gonna be a couple hours. It looks ready.
It's gonna be a couple hours.
All right.
All right, so get the beef stock in, 1 whole quart. Now the vegetables we're gonna add later.
Okay.
Right, because they cook a lot faster. So we're going to add them. A lot of people say 2 hours into this. I go about an hour and a half.
Okay.
Okay, because I want to make sure that they're nice and soft. I like them soft. Well, there you go. Get this all incorporated. We're going to put the lid on it, and it's going in to the oven at 325. All right, the oven's already preheated, so we're good to go. So what do you got on this?
Well, yeah, I mean, hey, it's probably one of the longest, cooking things. Stewing beef has been around for literally ever. I mean, once someone and you invented fire. The next thing was, let's slow cook meat. So essentially, you know, to consider it a beef stew,
Right.
it needs to be cooked over an open fire with some sort of broth or liquid agent,
Right.
and have meat in it.
Right.
Which I think you cover all the bases there on that.
Well, I think you had a checklist. You have to check every box.
Yeah, check your box. You checked every box.
Checked every box. Again, little different twist. I'm sure every heritage has its twist to it.
Sure.
You know, and I like to explore them all.
Right.
You know, but this happens to be my favorite because it's
Medieval
what I'm used
times,
to.
exactly. Like,
You
it goes
know.
as far back as
Right.
anything that we've cooked so far, essentially, you know, a stew.
You sure?
I would say that, you know, I would say when the invention of fire came, that's probably most of the cooking. I don't know if we've cooked anything that was before fire.
So let me ask you what you did today. Besides Googling beef stew, what else did you do?
Did you see the? Come on! Didn't you see those carrots? How nice they looked in there. They don't peel themselves, Chris.
No, they don't. You did peel them. So he Googled beef stew.
You know,
And he peeled the carrots
Did you
for
see
me.
how nice and fine that pepper was?
Yeah,
for you?
and he
Man,
ground
he does
the
not
pepper for me.
appreciate the little things that make up his love recipes.
I appreciate the help.
Oh, good, man.
All
Well,
right.
thank you, now. That's nice.
So we're gonna bring this to a boil. It's gonna go in the oven at 325. Hour and a half in, I'm gonna add all the veggies. Give it a good mix around and put it in for like another 45 minutes to an hour. And we just chopped these vegetables, ready to go. Nothing crazy, just rustic chop, plate size. All right, so here we are. Beef stew had an hour and a half. I'm gonna add the veggies now, and then I'm checking another hour. So I'm gonna add these in, I'm gonna stir them in. And we'll incorporate it. You know what the potatoes do here? They help thicken this as well. The starch in it. So yeah, we're gonna go another hour, and we'll be good to go.
Hot off the press. Wow. Look at that beef stew, Chris. That's a.
It's a masterpiece.
I was gonna say the exact same word. You read my mind.
Great minds think alike.
Yeah, or whatever minds we have.
Or wherever we had. I just wish you could cook a little better.
I'm holding out.
Start working on that.
I'm holding
yeah,
out.
I'm sure you are holding
I
out.
go home. I can
Look at
cook some
that.
of these after. Quick mix.
A little quick mix.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that flavor. Look at that color. The smell is unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
I think you took it out at the perfect time. I mean, you know, I know
I
we
think
were
we're
going to
ready.
check it just to see, but I think we're there.
I think we're there. Well, I think we need another 15 minutes.
Okay.
We're gonna add the peas in now,
Got it.
and we'll give it 15 more minutes. We'll be back. Peas are going in. And yes, we have to use frozen because we don't have fresh in this area this time of year. And I
You don't
love
use
peas.
much frozen, but I guess there's a few, very few things that.
Well, some things you don't have a choice.
Correct.
Peas happen to be one of them. Because you can't, you know, in the summertime you'll get them.
Okay.
I get them all the time and I use them. But this time of year, no. Incorporate that all in.
Take long to cook up the
Doesn't
top.
matter. We'll give it another 15 minutes. We're going to turn it off. I'm going to leave it up here.
Okay.
Top of the range, 15 minutes. That's it. The potatoes are right. Everything's right. It's just gorgeous. All right. I don't know, Scott. I think I did it again.
I think you did it again.
This is the moment all your dreams come true.
Well, we gave it a little extra time, right? We gave it a little
Turn
extra.
it off.
And now,
Got the peas in there.
okay,
All right. And how long you been waiting?
a long 4+ hours now. I mean,
Wow. That's amazing.
steam, bubbling.
Well, let's dish it up and give it a go.
Yeah, I can't wait.
There we go. Look at this, Scott.
Oh,
Nice
stew.
and thick gravy in
That's
there.
a stew right there, and that's like the definition of a beef stew.
That's what it is. That's what it's supposed to look like.
But you have that
All right.
picture under like that, you know,
All right. Well,
Wikipedia.
let's get everybody a little bit in here. Gotta give it a try. I don't want you just going off the way it looks.
All right, you know I'm not gonna fight
And
you on
then
that.
saying,
Try-
you know, I'm getting your celery, get everything in there.
All right, a little bit of everything. Let's see.
All right. I don't want you saying, I don't know, I didn't get a carrot, I didn't get an onion. I make sure you get it all. All right. There we go. We all got a little bit of everything.
All right, we do.
Anybody need a little juice on it? Good? Alright, where's my fork at?
Let's see, I'm gonna go carrot first.
Me too. I always go carrot first for some reason.
It's hot. Yeah,
Yeah.
hot carrot.
I just cooked it. You saw it over there to steam?
Did see on steam. Alright. Good texture.
No, hot carrot.
Just a little, you know, not mushy, not too hard.
Potato, gotta check it, right? It's important that
Trying
the
to burn my face off. Yeah.
it's important that the vegetables aren't overcooked, right? And these aren't. Perfect.
Yeah, right on, right on.
I tasted it before we put the peas in. The peas make such a difference how it sweetens it up.
Right.
That's why I love it with the peas. But all the vegetables, you know, just being a rough chop like we did, not trying to fine dice them, just like that, are
Right.
cooked perfect. They're
Yeah.
perfect.
No, it's great. And
It's going to hold up to a reheat. It's amazing. This here, do a lot of ways. Ready to serve it in a bowl.
Right, okay.
You can also do it as a platter, over mashed potatoes, polenta, sweet mashed potato, you know, whatever. So it's you can utilize it different ways. You know, and it's a great lunch item, great dinner item.
Yeah, different sizes, easy,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
again, once it's made, super easy for the line to execute. I mean, geez.
But once it's done, again, you're getting food out within 10 minutes,
Right.
easily, without putting pressure on the kitchen.
Which is great, especially if we're talking about lunch items, or we're talking about, you know, busy Saturday night,
Right.
we're talking about to-go being busy.
Right.
All easy things to get out and get to our customers in a timely manner.
And the number it's going to put to your bottom line.
Right.
It's a very profitable item, which is
Yes.
important. So we're going to put the recipe up on our website, which is fyurbusinessmovement.com. Check us out over there. While you're on there, you take a look around, you see what else we offer. You know, we do on-site visits, we do management programs. We offer a lot. We're here to help. We enjoy being part of your team. This is why we do this. But again, check it out. Our recipes will be on there. Subscribe today. This way, whenever we put something out, you get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for being part of Foodified by the Largo Group podcast. See you next time.